Hey Virgo, welcome to the outside. I am still doing readings in my garden. Happy solstice. I hope you guys are enjoying your summer. For those of you who might be in the southern hemisphere, happy winter. These messages are for your full moon, messages of guidance and advice. So if you are someplace else in the world where it's not the summer solstice, these messages still pertain to you or can resonate with you if you so choose. And we're going to go ahead and jump into it, Virgo. This is for Virgo sun, moon, and rising placements. Please check your moon and or your rising placements for deeper resonance. Take what resonates, leave what does not. I am also reading or intend for these readings to resonate with both Western and sidereal charts. Okay? So let's go ahead and jump into it, you guys. My microphone is in my hand because the clip came off. There's no clip on the back, so normally I would have a clip to me, but that's just not it's not something that I can accommodate right now. So I will be putting my microphone down to shuffle cards and things like that. So this message might be, or this reading is going to be a little bit more quiet. You will hear some noise on the street. You'll hear some wind blowing by. But overall, I hope that these messages bring you peace and also help you understand that you have the magic and the alchemy that it takes to get the things that you want in life. Okay? Let's go ahead and jump into your reading, you guys. And we're going to pull one card, the first 3 oracle messages, but the first oracle message, I'm going to show it to you for a few seconds without speaking. You decide to channel or take whatever energies that you are feeling emotionally or spiritually for your life overall under this Capricorn full moon, and then I will give you my spiritual, intuitive messages on what I'm feeling from that card. Okay? All right. Just bear with me, you guys. Let's go ahead and jump into your reading. Okay, Virgo, you've received the energy of the star. I could say definitely Aquarius energy, obviously, with the tarot, because it does correlate with Aquarius, with the star card. Some of you, Virgo, might find interest in studying the stars, astronomy, or studying the spiritual aspects of the stars, which is astrology. You might find during this full moon phase that you are mentally equipped to retain information from the stars. Looking to the stars is very important. Those of you, Virgo, you may need to really pay attention to your sun sign, whatever your sun sign is. If you're a Virgo sun, pay attention to that and what you need to learn to really connect with your Virgo sun. The nighttime may also be very significant and important. How do you spend your nights? There may be some type of religion or culture, form of spirituality where a star symbol is very significant. There's something very cosmic, like there's a cosmic communion that is trying to be planned. It's being planned for you, Virgo. So I really do get the sense that cosmic energy, some of you guys may have an animal or a pet named Cosmo. I don't know where that came from, or if you do end up adopting an animal, Cosmo might be, or some type of cosmic name, or even Astro. I don't know. There's like, there's something about the cosmos, the universe, outer space, that's very significant for you. And it has something to do with your abilities as well, Virgo. So some of you guys were born with some really amazing talent that others should witness, or maybe others have witnessed, and they're just like, you're, some people may have told you might be famous one day. I don't know. But there's something here about notoriety, and it has a lot to do with your cosmic existence here on this planet. So paying attention to your natal chart during this full moon in Capricorn is going to be, you might unlock some secrets about yourself. So there's a lot of abundance in your magic, in your alchemy. There's something about alchemy here, and you being able to create energies from nothing. It's like you're able to just build your life in ways that others may actually find extreme, just impossible for them to do, unless they have your, unless they have these Virgo placements or have this type of cosmic construct. So yeah, midnight, nighttime, the stars, the cosmos, the universe, aliens. You might be into like topics of aliens, UFOs. If there's any celebrities or stars that you look up to, or like there's maybe some people who actually, there's a star involved again in their spirituality, their religion, in their fashion, in their makeup. I don't know. But there is also something here about notoriety. So take that as you will. Okay. Let's go ahead and pull a couple more oracle messages for you guys and dig a little bit deeper before we get into the tarot. Okay. You have say what you need to say. Say what you need to say. Stress is often caused by conversations not had. Learning to have difficult conversations is an act of courage and essential to living a more peaceful life. Pick one thing you're feeling stressed about right now, at work, at home, or in a friendship. Who is the one person you need to talk to about this issue? What if you knew you would instantly feel better once you express yourself? Practice saying what you want to say out loud to yourself. Consider the best time and tone for the conversation, and then with the best intentions, be courageous and share what you need to say with that person. Notice how you feel after you say what you need to say. So now I understand a little bit more about the energy of the star shining. Getting rid of there's some type of energy here, Virgo, where someone a long time ago may have tossed dirt onto you, so to speak. You know, they just kind of kicked dirt onto you, and it kind of caused your fire, or the light of your fire, to kind of smother, to kind of smolder, right? And there's a part of you in life that has kind of been diminished, and you feel like it's best to hide yourself. It is best for you to say less than to say anything at all, right? Some of you guys feel like, it's just best for me to be quiet, and instead of like even making my point. During this full moon in Capricorn, that's not really going to work in your favor. If there's someone that you have a problem with, Virgo, and you're having a hard time bringing that up to them, maybe it's best to write it down first and maybe discuss it with someone else about that person and say, hey, I've been feeling this type of way about this person, good or bad. And just see how you feel once you kind of let that out. It's quite possible that if you let it out and you talk to somebody about someone else and say, I'm just kind of feeling like this about so-and-so, I'm not really sure like how they're going to take it, or, if I should say anything. Maybe you need to talk to someone who might tell you like, hey, yeah, maybe you should say something. You might talk to somebody and they may have the same feelings towards that person and be like, hey, I've kind of had the same feeling and I've said this to them too. Like, if you're talking about a family member, a friend, what have you. But if you're in a situation where you feel choked, Virgo, say what you need to say anyway. And if that person does not respect how you feel, then maybe that's just not the type of people you should be giving your time to, putting your trust in, right? Confiding in. Okay. But this is a time where you do need to use your voice. You need to say what's on your heart and what's on your mind. Because there's a part of you that's kind of been choked. It's like somebody like just kind of like tossed dirt or ashes on you or something, and your fire just kind of smothered or smoldered, and you've kind of remained that way for a long time. But now it's time for you to shine. It's time for you to be that star, and it's time for you. And it doesn't matter who's there to gaslight you and say like, oh, like it's not that big of a deal, or why are you tripping over that? That's not like, I don't know why you even feel that way, like you're being A, B, C, or D. But it's like, that's just them gaslighting you, and all you need to do is just be like, this is just me expressing myself. I'm just saying what I need to say because I've been holding on to it. And if people don't like it, well, those are just not your people. Not anymore. Right? Let's pull another oracle message for you guys before we jump into the tarot. One more. You received the card 11, Ragnarok. Remember, like I was saying, somebody dumped dirt on you, on your fire? Like someone was trying to douse your fire, Virgo, a long time ago for some of you. Interesting. So Virgo, there might have been in the recent past an ending that made you question yourself, or maybe there was a breakup of some kind with a friend, a family member, or a significant other that really kind of, again, it just kind of dimmed your light. You just kind of felt like maybe you deserved it, or you felt like it just really wounded you. It wounded you. You've been limping around. You've been limping around for a while. But just understand, you guys, that ending, you couldn't control that. Whatever ending it was, you could not control it. There was nothing that you can do about it. That ending happened not to destroy you or to dim your light. It happened to get rid of whatever was choking you. Endings are actually blessings. They may not feel like it, especially if those endings are painful, emotionally painful and heartbreaking, right? But as time goes on and you move into a place of acceptance, you start to realize, you know what, there's a reason for that. Why did that happen? It's because the ending was meant for your growth, Virgo. And if this is an ending that you're experiencing right now, it's for your growth. It's for the betterment of you and your life. Could be that there is a breakup or an ending of some kind that kind of left you free, kind of liberated you to be able to say what you need to say. Because maybe the people you were involved with didn't give you the chance. They weren't listening to you. But now that this ending has happened, now you have the space, you have the floor to say whatever it is that is on your heart to be said. Could be that as well. So let's go ahead and pull a couple tarot cards. We are not going to clarify them. I'm not being led to clarify the cards in these particular readings at this time, but we're going to go ahead and pull them, and my ancestors are going to speak to me through them to you. Okay, so let's go ahead and see what the tarot have to say to you guys. Okay. You received the Hermit, the Knight of Earth, and the Knight of Air. The Hermit is you, Virgo. So you are naturally a hermit, right? However, as you spend your time in hermit mode, Virgo, you love your space, you love your me time, you love to just kind of exist in your own way, in your own space and quiet time. Just make sure that you're also taking those times of hermiting to grow and thrive from within. Okay? Now we have the Knight of Earth and the Knight of Air. So these are two support systems. They can also be two people that you've pulled your energy away from, okay, for some of you. These are two different people. Okay, one of them, they may be an earth sign, or they have a lot of earth energy in their lives, where they're focused more on money and they're focused more on their commitments in life, their material commitments. But there's another person who might be, again, very mental driven, very masculine driven. Okay, they are all about the idealists, having their own ideas. They're always moving, always traveling, always, open to new things and new understandings and new knowledge. So these can be two people that you've pulled your energy away from for whatever reason. One of them, however, you might need to speak to. Okay. Let's go ahead and look what's on the bottom of the deck. We have the Ace of Air. Yeah, so there is definitely the need to become very clear about these two people, about these two energies, okay? You may have ended it with two people, Virgo. You're just like, I'm done. Maybe you felt like you were choosing between two people too much, or you were being tugged in both one or the other direction too much. Maybe you're choosing one or the other. I don't know. But all I know is that under this full moon in Capricorn, you need to become very clear about what you need to do. You need to become very clear and certain about these two people. If these are two people that you're dealing with now, these are not two people. These are two circumstances, two jobs, two financial situations. But I'm getting the sense that these are people that you're dealing with. You need to see the truth about the circumstance that you're dealing with at this time, Virgo. But I do sense that you are receiving support, financial support. You are receiving that. Okay, so your job, your finances, they're taken care of as you continue to work towards the things that you desire. You commit yourself financially to these things, right? And you ground yourself and you create your own sense of security within your life financially. But also needing to make sure while you're working and you're committing to your finances, or committing to your health, committing to your home, your job, your career, make sure you are carefully addressing or assessing or even reviewing what is in front of you as you work towards what you want. Okay. You could be leaving one friend group for another for whatever reason. But there is something that needs to be released. There's something you need to get off your chest to someone. This could be also a therapist, okay? You might need to talk to a therapist or talk to someone who is able to help you mentally process what it is happening in your life, mentally process what this person has done to you. But there's definitely I'm getting some of you guys may need to tell somebody that you're breaking up with them, or that you know something that they think that you don't. I don't know. But you need to say something. You need to say something, because that's the only way that you're really going to be able to move forward in clarity. Okay? Much love and light to all of you. I wish you guys the very best of luck on this journey. Stay safe, stay healthy, and I hope to see you guys in your next reading. Bye, Virgo.